Level 2 is nearly complete. I just have one more trap that I want to make. I've added this section. I've added code to these moving spikes to allow them to move vertically and horizontally. So now I have this really cool vertical part, and I added this plate. And basically, it's like a pressure plate. So when you step on it, it'll activate a disabled thing here for a period of time, and then it'll re-deactivate it. So I'll just show the level. Now, it is a really hard level, or at least the hard part. And what I've kind of realized, actually, before I show, what I've kind of realized is that I can just make an easy mode where basically, instead of going to the hard mode, when you get here, you can just transcend. So that's really good because I'm telling you, this hard mode is actually really hard. So yeah, let me just show. And it's almost done. All I need to do is add one more trap. That's cool. And then I'm done this level. I'm really happy about that. It actually didn't take that long to do the level. Wow. Okay, I'm failing on the easy part. That's like really embarrassing. I'll just go this way then. Okay. Wow. I don't want my videos to be so long because I'm just dying. Okay, I made it here. All right, so you have to like time these. So they go down. This one's really hard, but okay. Yeah, we're gonna be here for a while. Damn it, I was so close. I've kind of noticed that like these things speed up and speed down a little bit because of like, I don't know how velocity works or something. I don't know, some physics nonsense, but yeah, I have noticed that a little bit. They do speed up and speed down a little. Or at least it feels like they do. Oh my god. I got this. Wait for it to slow. All right, it's slowing. No. Ah! Like, there's no way. All right, this is just going to be the whole video. Oh my god. No, like, while I was, like, editing to see if this was, like, or, like, making it to see if it was doable, like, I definitely lost my mind. Okay. Whew, we made it. All right, I better not die. I can't go through that again. Okay. So we have the fire traps here, and this is the plate. You step on it, this activates, but if you leave, it'll go away. Yep. The same thing here. Great. So that's how it works. Really cool. And then I'm just going to add the final part of this with a new trap, and we'll be done level 2. That's awesome. All right, level 2 is nearly complete. I have finished everything except the functionality for this last trap. This is going to be the detection radius. You'll see what I mean in a second, but the ability of its when it's activated, I haven't made yet. So anyways, I'll just show the rest of the level. I'm a little bit tired, but it's not so bad. Also, I'm just going to skip that because, yeah. All right, so from here, you can either jump to here, which is actually the smartest thing to do, because this trap, you'll really want to avoid it. So right now, when you walk in its radius, see that? It activates, it wakes up, and then it's going to chase you. And then you won't be able to outrun it if you ever activate it. So you're going to have to avoid it. So you avoid it from going down here, right? But even if you do that, if you don't make this tough jump, then you're going to fall and you're going to activate it, and then it's going to kill you. And then you have to do all of this stuff back again. So, yeah. The goal is to torture the person playing it, and I'm executing that goal flawlessly. So today's a good day. All right, I actually did so much today, and I'm really happy with how things went. I mean, honestly, the first thing I did is I added a this thing steps down when the pressure plate goes down when it's activated. So that's really nice, and I'll show that in a second. A crazy cool thing I did: particles. I didn't know anything about the particle system. I didn't even YouTube anything. I only Googled just some like basic ways that I can manipulate this in my code because I don't know, there was some confusion about it. But regardless, yeah, I did this basically totally, what is it called? Like on the whim. Now, what this sprite actually is just some random thing. Like I have no idea where it's from. It's just some asset that I have. But it looks nice. And basically it's kind of a mist. And so this is the collider where if you go in it, he awakes. And, you know, I did want to make it so that the user wouldn't know. But I think I may as well have it here. It looks pretty cool. And then I also added the functionality. The only thing left is if I wanted to do the killing animation for this. And I'm not really sure I need it. But I'll think about it. Okay, time to show how amazing these improvements I've made are. Okay. All right. So now the pressure plate, it goes down, you see that? And hold on, let me show. And then when it's deactivated, it'll go back up. And yeah, I mean, really happy about that. All right. Now this thing will just chase you. First I'm gonna try to get to the top. So you actually can't. It's basically impossible. I don't think there's any way to do it. But if you did, well, that's really cool. If not, you use the detour, as I said in my last thing. But wait, there's more. Okay. Now this next feature, it's kind of a bug, but it's a feature now, okay? That's just how it is. Because I'm just gonna keep it in the game. Basically, let's say you get hit by it, but then you die to something else. It won't actually reset. And I could solve this in code. It would be a little bit complicated, but I could do it. But I like this feature. I don't think it'll happen that often, but if it does, it's really funny because it'll just chase you. Wait, where did it go? What? Oh, it does reset. If you die twice? Oh, that's weird. What the hell? Well, anyways, basically it'll just kill you. Or no, if you don't die to it, yeah, it'll just chase you and then kill you again and then it'll reset. So I think it's fine. And it won't chase you to the next level because I believe when you switch levels, it reloads the level. So it will be forgotten. So yeah, I mean, all of that is fine. And yeah, I mean, I'm basically done level 2. So next log, you should see the semblance of level 3. First things first, I have organized, you know, so well. I mean, before it was kind of all over the place. Now it's organized really well, and this will help me if I ever decide to turn off levels when I'm not using them. So for example, if I'm on level 1, I can turn off all the other levels so that they're not, you know, slowing down the performance of the game. But because the game is so small, that's not strictly necessary, so I'll think about it. As you can see, I've finished level 2 and I've added the foundation of level 3. And I've also made the dialogue for the Transcension, which I'll show in just a second. Now this, I've improved the head trap so that I'll just show what's improved about it. But there are still some bugs with it that are like a big problem. Yeah. What? Oh. Okay. So now oh, I also made the boost jump higher. So now when you get into range, it actually takes a second to wake up before it chases you. And then it returns to its position and goes back to sleep. Now, yeah, there are some bugs with it, but I'll just have to fix them on my own. I'm not going to show the bugs. Let me just finish this level so I can show you the Transcend. I've also modified the dialogue for some of the other ones just a little bit. So why do you insist on failing? What else can I do? Yep. And then there's the other way, which I'm not going to show. It doesn't really matter, but I like it. So yeah, I'm really happy I organized everything, and now the foundation of Volvo 3 is here as well. All right, this is just a quick little update log because I didn't record any logs for the work I did a week ago. So I made the first release with the 2 levels. I discovered a little bit of issues, mainly the mind background. For most of the builds, it's just black instead of the video looping. So that's kind of disappointing, but it's not the biggest deal. I'm not really sure why. And also another issue is that when you try to quit the game, it like crashes. Like it's just stuck on loading, if that makes sense. And then you have to like crash the game to stop it, which I don't understand why. Yeah, so I'll have to try to fix those. Oh, and the big one, which is that the Mac, I had a friend with the Mac and I tried to get him to play the game and he couldn't open the game. I'm not sure if that's because I built it wrong or because security reasons and you have to do some settings with that. But yeah, that's kind of disappointing, but the build was fine. Now, yeah, I just thought I should just update it. And yeah, I'm gonna be cooking up some stuff. All right, I just did a little bit of work before I'm going to bed. This is like literally I'm recording this basically the same time I recorded the other one. I added back. Why is this taking 10 years to load? Okay. Well, I'm probably gonna re-record. Actually, I don't need to re-record. Okay, I'll just talk while this is loading for some reason. Okay. Basically, I downloaded some shaders, but they're like for 3D, so a lot of them don't work. But this one works. It's for 2 dimensions, and I attached it to the camera holder so it moves with me, and I think it looks pretty cool. I think this looks way better, but that's the mind. Here, I mean, I kind of like that it's kind of in space, you know, we're kind of in some unknown world where we are trapped. That's kind of the vibe that I'm trying to get through. It's a little bit too bright, like maybe there's too much blue. I wish it was like more just black, just darkness, and space, but still brighter than the mind. And I mean, it does look a little weird, I guess, because like it kind of jumps with the player, if that makes sense, or like, but if I made it static, it would also have its own problems. Yeah, so like no matter what I do, it's kind of gonna look weird, I think, but I do believe it's better than having no background. If I can just show that right now. I think it's better than this. This is just nothing. At least this is something. I mean, it does. I really don't know how good it looks or how bad. I mean, obviously the shader is beautiful. Whoever made this is a legend. But for my game and the way I've set it up, it definitely looks weird in some capacity. So, you know, I'll keep thinking about it. This is just a little update. I really didn't spend much time on this. Yeah. All right. I thought this log I would make a little different and just show the gameplay. I added a background and I also fixed the bug for the head trap and made the logic sound. Finally, I've been putting that off for a long time. Okay. this is the background I have chosen. I'm not sure if I will stick with it, but I mean, I think it fits the game and it looks good. All right. Where am I? Okay. Okay. I'm gonna try to die to everything just so, actually, no, it's fine. I won't die. I probably will. And I missed. Wow. I'm mainly doing this just so, like, if people ask what my game is like right now, I can just show them this. Because, I mean, this is the latest version of my game, so makes it easy on me. Okay. I'm actually considering making the levels a bit easier. I know that kind of goes against my whole torture the person playing. But I think it might be necessary. Okay, we made it. All right. He seems pissed. Okay. You know what? I'm actually going to go the other way. Okay. All right, I'm definitely going to make this jump. Yep. I don't know if I really showcased the fire trap. I mean, I did in a previous log, but maybe I should show me dying to it. There. May as well get the death out of the way. Okay. Right, so about torturing the player. Yeah, I think it's a little bit excessive, especially in level 1. I mean, that's supposed to be like an easier level, and I have like pretty tough jumps there. But I feel like the other levels, I'm trying to make it more about, you know, timing and other types of difficulty, like this, for example. So the annoying jumps are only in level 1. But if people like quit the game just because of that, like obviously that's like a really bad outcome. So that's why I think I should make it a little bit easier. And I'm also going to show this head trap. It's so cool. Damn. I really thought I had that. I've been like lining up in like a specific spot. Also, I just realized that because I'm taking so long, I mean, who the hell is gonna watch this entire gameplay through? I probably, once I'm like finished the game, I think that's when I'll make a gameplay where it's just me not dying the whole way through. So people won't, you know, die with their low attention span. What else can I do? Yes, a comfortable life trapped in torment. No thanks. Okay. And this is the next level that I'll have to do. You know, I've been really procrastinating doing the enemies because the code to do that's probably going to be really annoying. And I also have to think of how I'm going to balance his fireball weapon because as it stands, none of the enemies would pose any challenge. Anything else? No, I mean, that's about it. Okay. The other logs were short, so this one's going to be long to compensate. I hope you enjoyed this video.